Dice Paper Roll is made on the lands of the Kulin Nation and the Yagara people. We pay our respects to their elders, past, present, emerging. Always was, always will be. Aboriginal land.
This is my realm. There is no escape. I decide who lives and who dies. Your souls belong to me now. Lightning splits the sky. It silhouettes the giant vampiric tree that stands impossibly tall on Yester Hill above you. The steep slope is no barrier to the mighty steed that charges up its bank, easily towing the heavy carriage. Rearing and striking with his hooves as he clashes with the animated hut that charges down towards you. The hut rears back. The huge roots of its tree stump base strike down towards Curly and the carriage. Bright light filters through from the hut's interior. It shines through the windows like terrible, misshapen eyes. The light inside, reflecting off the ceiling, gives the hut a malevolent intelligence. Swirling mist and darkness rings the hill. It sits heavy over you, coating the carriage as you all stand on its seat and sides, ready to leap forward into battle. Tensed, you ready yourselves to leap, heart pounding with the din of battle, when darkness takes you. Sunny, the calloused hand of your owner grips your hilt hard against the slick of blood that drips from the ruby pommel. The sun flashes off you and drops of blood flick through the air to spatter the face of the nearest opponent. The militia of this valley die easily, their mismatched armor splitting before the flashing majesty of your crystal blade. Wielded with perfect precision, you cut down life after life, each soul's essence smeared on your blade and hilt in a coagulating ooze. With each soul you slay, with each life you take, your life grows stronger.
Who gonna stop me?
Your owner, the eldest von Zarevich, Strahd von Zarevich, carves his way through the melee, scything bodies like wheat. With each death, your ruby hilt begins to pulse until the red light flashes like a thumping heart. You are close. Consciousness sparks, but you are not yet complete. You sit now on the mantle above the great fire. Its warmth filling you feels akin to you. It fills you with strength, and it fills you with hunger. Below, Strahd speaks with a woman. He kisses her and leaves the room, and as she turns, her face is obscured. You cannot see her features, but you know she has something you need. The dull pulse of the gem draws her closer, closer. She reaches up, finger delicately touching the crystal blade. This is it. You draw in her energy like a deep breath of crystal clear air. Her power fills you. You feel the fire surge beneath you as she pulls her hand back, putting her now bleeding finger to her mouth. With a look of anger, she turns and leaves the room. She doesn't even know what she has lost, what you have taken. Strahd wields you in desperate battle. This foe is too fast, too strong. You have never seen an enemy move like this. He tears you from Strahd's grasp, shatters your blade on the stone, breaking it into 3 pieces that fall on the floor. You feel hands pass you over, new, gnarled, old, bony hands clutch you. They carry you in a stinking armpit and then thrust you into a dark chest. You've never been here before, but at the same time, you have been here forever. You know how long you will be here. You know how long you will be here alone. You know there is nothing that you can do.
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer, you take one down.
Ragyog. Whispers of power fill your ears, swirling around you. Long, slimy tentacles wrap your arms and legs, holding you in place. You float, blind and bound. Light. Light. You pry open your eyes, and before you, a floating monstrosity.
Ugh.
Tentacles and eyeballs and swirling smoke. You are a bond slave, a pawn of your god.
Who are you?
Do you not wish for freedom?
Yes, but the Morning Lord will give it to me. Wake up, Ragyog, wake up!
Do
Wake
you
up.
not yearn for the days of your haunted house?
Yes.
I only want to help you. A slimy tentacle reaches out of the blackness to caress your face. Don't judge a book by its cover. I can help you. I can help you slay Strahd. I can give you what you need.
How?
Come to me. Come to me willingly now. It is only a matter of time.
Ragyog kind of brushes his cheek up against the tentacle.
Yes. A little lower. No! Be gone, Shadow!
And I bite the tentacle.
Irina. Swirling mists close in around you.
Oh no, not again.
The boat rocks beneath your feet, and you clutch to its side in terror.
Oh my god, not again.
You see the figure of your brother disappear into the mists as the bank of the lake recedes.
Brother!
The howling of the wolves as they close in.
Wolves!
A scream.
Scream!
A scream, but too soon. The wolves are not that close. The scream is primal. It escapes from your brother's chest, wrenched free by pure terror. You hear the tearing of flesh.
Brother!
The screams echo across the water, filling your ears. There's nothing you can do. You
No!
cower in the boat.
Stupid boat!
There is a slosh in the water,
Where are the oars?
and then all is quiet. All but an echoing voice from the bank.
Who are you that has slain my brother?
You are ours. You are ours now, child.
Get fucked.
You look up from the boat, and a single heavy-lidded, disembodied eye floats above you. You feel your body topple backwards, and suddenly you are falling, wind whipping around
Ah!
you as you plummet,
Conjunctivitis!
screaming and filled with fear. You feel a gummy eye
Ah!
and your death rushing up to meet you.
Oh, gross. It's so sticky. Sticky death.
Louise, you swim with the shoals of fish in the socialist revolution. With your comrades, you surge forward towards victory, towards a new life. But after the barricade, life was not as you hoped. You were never satisfied with the result. Theory was twisted, principles skewed, argument and counter-argument wasted.
Fucking libertarians.
The perfect utopia you and your comrades imagined never eventuated. You were always restless, and now your feet have led you here, to this terrible, classist place. But also, here is the chance for revolution. Curly gave his life for the cause, and here lies the power to put in place the utopia that you imagined. You can dictate the rules this time, if you only grasp the power. You suddenly find yourself standing in a freezing cold tunnel, your body racked with shaking. Frost begins to form on the glass of your helmet, obscuring your view. But before your vision is gone, you glimpse a wall of amber and the silhouette of tentacles moving behind. Only you can truly shatter the bonds of class. And all I want is to help you.
It is a job of the people, not necessarily one or a single person. We must fight together.
Yes, but they need a leader, a figurehead, to lay the path. Will that be you, Louise?
Right. They may need some helping along the way, I suppose.
And I can give you the strength to lead them.
Louise's hand reaches out.
And as your fingers brush against the wall of amber, an icy, biting cold runs down your hand. You gasp in pain. Sasha, you remember the first time you arrived at the manor that was your adopted parents' home. The bristling mustache of your father welcoming you into the great and cold entry hall. It was cold and misty that day, and the clink of coins filled your ears as your new father paid the driver a hefty sack of coins. You grew up in the house and grounds, never leaving. Private tutors came and went. Your siblings played with you in the gardens, chasing each other around. As the children grew older, One by one, they would set off into the world to achieve the great dream of the family, to unseat great evil wherever they may find it. One by one,
Goodbye, Bertrand.
your brothers and sisters left,
Goodbye, Hans.
to be replaced by new, promising orphans. Until you reached the age, and as your time came, you were summoned to your father's study. You walk in. The room smells of dry paper. And as you step in front of his desk, he places down his book. It is one you have not seen before, and its black leather cover is engraved with the image of many eyes bunched together. He sets it down and turns his gaze to you. Now, Sasha, you have proved an adept study at magic, and I am very proud. But now, you must go forth for the family. Continue your study of the occult, and remember, power is there to be seized. As a such and such, it is your duty. Remember, our family patron is always with you, and they want you to succeed.
Thank you, Father. Long live the Such and Such.
All fades, and a voice rings in your ears.
Wasn't so scary.
And now, child,
Oh.
your time has come. Come to us. Set us free.
I will.
All goes dark. A single eye opens, floating in darkness. Then another, and another. 100 eyes open, a cluster of floating eyes, surrounded by tendrils of corrupted darkness. The tendrils sway, caressing the air and leaving a foul miasma in their wake. The 1,000 eyes all turn and look at you. They look deep into your soul, scouring away your outward personality until they are looking at the core of your very being. A voice enters your mind, and it whispers, DPR, Curse of Strahd.
Best intro ever. That's the best one
Jeez,
yet by a stretch.
Half the episode gone.
That's my intro episode, okay?
So we've been DPR. You'll see us next week. Far out. Well. It is DPR Does Curse of Strahd. It's episode number 31. Episode number 31. We don't need a long introduction because we've just had a little taste of all of our characters. My name is Emil, and I play Sonny, the sentient sword. Oh, I was supposed to hand pass it, aren't we? Danny, tell me about your character.
Yes, I'm Dan, and I play Sasha Bone Such and Such, one of the many siblings of the Such and Such family. And as you can have just heard, out on a quest to awaken a god. Let's throw it on to Jack.
Hi, I'm Jack, and I'm playing Louise, a woman of the waves, or a fush woman. Fush women? Fush?
Fish swimming.
Fish woman. who be swimming, and a paladin as well to boot. Who are you playing, Ben?
I play Ragyog, the goblin cleric of Lathander. He's been having lots of weird tentacly dreams lately. It's a bit sexy. That's one word. Might need a thesaurus. Lauren, who do you play?
My name is Lauren, and I'm playing Irina Indirovich, the daughter of the Burgermeister, and formerly Tatiana, the bride of Strahd. She's a sorcerer woman. And yep, just got a dark past. Shit's happened. She barely remembers any of it.
Got a bit of trauma in the
and
backstory
is-
there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's quite a lot of backstory. But see our previous work. Greg.
My name is Greg Pickering. I am the Dungeon Master for DPR Does Curse of Strahd. I'm also playing Esmeralda de Avenir, who is a famed monster hunter and sometimes does things. You may also
When
notice
remembering.
that I've been watching a lot of tentacle-based hentai, and that is the inspiration for the last quarter of DPR Does Curse.
I just do it for free.
The crossover we're all waiting for. Yeah.
Yeah, the fanfic you never knew you needed.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
It hits every spot.
Dropped a bunch of dog whistles there. It's fine.
All right, so the carriage rumbles up Yester Hill. The hut, Baba Yaga's animated hut, charging down towards you. This thing is massive. It's 50 feet tall. There's a hut on top of a giant tree stump. Writhing roots act like legs beneath it and rip up the dirt on the side of the hill. And as you all come back to your senses, you're still in that position of about to leap forward to attack the hut. So if everyone can give me initiative first, please.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Give me that sweet D20. Oh.
Oh, it landed on the 20 and then just rolled over to a 9. Fuck.
21 for me.
21 for me.
It's a 13 for Sonny and his meat puppet. Yes.
Sonny and the meat puppet.
Who's
13.
your meat puppet?
7 for Sasha.
He's a rag and bone man who we discovered
yes.
along the way, and we
that's right,
tricked
yeah.
into grasping the hilt of the sword. And his moustache is looking pretty good, better than the rest of his look. Yeah,
And penis, not so
no,
much.
well, I mean, it looks good. It's just hard to see it.
Hemorrhoids? How is hemorrhoids?
Maybe that's why
looking?
he got into the rag and bones, because he's compensating.
Yes, that's right.
I'm a bone merchant. Okay, so I noticed you didn't comment on the hemorrhoids. That's fine. We'll leave that for dissection.
Another
I
time.
don't want to.
It got enough airtime last.
Yeah,
last
I
ep.
don't want to shoot my whole wad straight up in the episode. I want to say
Did
save
it,
some
though?
stuff.
Is there ever enough hemorrhoid talk? Okay. So as Curly rears up and the tree stump that forms the base of the hut rears up, the light streaming from the windows, giving it that malevolent intelligence, it strikes forward, and Ragyog, you are the first to act.
You might cast a large shadow here, but Lathander will fuck you up.
Jeez, that started so well because I'm looking at my character sheet. While I do things at the same time, I fling my hand forward, hurling a fireball directly at the hut part of the monstrosity in front of us.
Amazing. Is that a dexterity save?
Yeah, so it is dex of 15.
It fails.
Oh, fuck yeah. So
The giant hut can't get out of the way in time.
funny that. Oh, I just got 3 6s in that roll. That's 20 and blah, blah, blah. 33 points of damage.
Excellent. Yeah, fire scorches the outside of the hut and sets some of the thatch on the roof on fire, but it doesn't even seem to slow this thing down. It's a giant animated hut. It can take a fair bit of punishment. But as you do, as it detonates on the hut, the light inside flickers. Can you give me an arcana check?
Yeah, sure. That is 14.
You think there's something to the light inside. You're not sure what it might be, but it triggers something in your mind.
It's like the haunted house gone wrong.
Irina.
Yep, Irina leaps forward straight behind Ragyog and hits the house with another fireball. Here we go. 9 to hit.
The fireball arcs in and detonates over the hut, and the hut again is unable to get out of the way of the fireball
Right.
and takes it full on the thatch.
Take this, Thatchy baby! 26 points of
God
damage.
damn! The fire again
Nice.
ignites the thatch, and smoke begins to pour from the top of the hut. It's on fire. It's like the glass in the windows have been smashed out. But again, that light inside flickers when the damage happens, and it seems to the light that beams through the windows focuses, and it focuses and almost looks down at you. Can you give me an Arcana check as well, please, Irina?
4.
You don't know what's happening.
Wow, did you see how fire it is? You see that fucking fire? Yes! I saw it. Did you see it? Did you see it? I saw it. I saw so much fire and nothing else.
Sunny.
Fuck yes.
So the thatch is on fire, right? Is the rest of the house on fire or just the
Yes, it's
thatch?
so on
Just
fire.
the thatch.
Oh, just the
God.
thatch.
You're on fire. Killing it. I hate inanimate objects that behave in ways they shouldn't. Houses shouldn't move. That's it. Sunny casts mage armor on himself. Yep, does that. And then action surges and takes a running jump to try and dive through the window, fists first.
Yeah, amazing. Can I have an athletics check, please?
Absolutely.
Sunny?
Oh, I rolled a natural 1. Hey. Which makes it a 9 total.
Great. You leap, you cast mage armor, and a shimmering armor covers your rotund pot belly as you leap forward. This body is not as agile as Bill was. And as you leap forward, the hut shifts slightly as it raises one of its roots to smash into you. And the door shifts in front of you, and you just hammer straight into the front of the door and fall prone on the doorstep of the hut. But you are riding up on top of this animated hut now.
Guess it wasn't an open house.
Louise.
Louise, seeing the house, stands on the back of the carriage and looks at Curly and nods, and then launches herself forward along the back of Curly, and then leaps up, and hopefully Curly launches up at the same time.
Curly like bucks and just gives you that extra fires you forward.
And then shield and sickle in hands, launches up and attempts to attack the door, but with the sickle.
Amazing.
Maybe a divine spite.
I love that you're like, got to break down a door. Hammer or sickle, hammer or sickle, hammer. I'll go with the sickle for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want me to do an acrobatics or
An athletics for
Oh,
the
yes.
leap, please, and then the attack.
16, 22 for the
Nice.
athletics?
Fly through the air, the sickle out in front, and smash into the door.
Yup. That's a 1. So 7.
You
7
smash
to
into
hit.
the door, not the sickle. It's you that smashes
Yeah.
it. Yeah, and you collapse prone on top of Sunny.
Stronger together.
Okay, the hut strikes out at each of you, or at some of you. So it smashes its roots towards Curly. And it also reaches 2 of the roots up to try and rip Sunny and Louise away from its front door. So Sunny manages to avoid the hit because he is underneath Louise, but Louise takes the root at full force, and so does Curly, and it smashes it. It's a 2.5 foot wide root. It's a big piece of wood that swings in with huge force and crunches into both of you. It does 30 points of damage.
Damn.
As it slams you into the stoop.
30
Front
points
of
to us
the-
both, did you say?
No, you're fine.
Oh.
You get away with it, but also Curly the horse takes a mighty hit, and there's a whinny of pain, and his front left hoof lifts up as it's been hurt. Sasha.
Sasha seeing her friends, her newfound friends, up on the stoop getting battered. So the hut, has it crashed into our carriage thing, or is
So they're
it-
both like rearing up, like twin Ferrari symbols at each other. And so you're right, you're engaged in combat, but Curly's striking at this hut. But the hut again, like stands well above you all. So
Yeah.
it's a bit of a leap and a run up some roots to get up to the door.
Right. Seeing the flames burning off the thatched roof and it rearing up this hut, Sasha looks at the roots that are still keeping it on the ground, and she goes to the edge of the carriage and says, "Why don't you go back to Tatooine, you hut?" And so,
Hey, jokes.
Jokes.
yokes, and puts both her thumbs together and touches them, and then extends her pinky fingers out on either hand and casts Burning Hands against the feet of, like, the rooted feet in a big cone. Fire spreads out from her pinky fingers.
Yeah, great. Do I get a save against that?
Probably. The save is dex save 16.
It fails. It's
Yeah.
not very dexterous hut.
No. And the flames jettison from her fingers and scorch the roots for a total of 11 points of fire damage.
They barely singe the roots. The roots,
Oh,
while
shit.
old and gnarled, are still filled with some sort of corrupted life, and so they're filled with sap, and the fire just scorches the outside of the bark, doing very little damage.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Ragyog.
Okay, so Ragyog takes a closer look at the flickering light.
What's going on up there? It's very unusual.
Can I roll another Arcana, or is that
Yeah,
last?
okay, so the flickering light reminds you of the light that emanates from the gem that you plucked from Winter Splinter.
Okay. So that thought occurs to Ragyog as he leaps to Louise's side and brandishing his holy symbol. And
Louise, you've got to stay in the fight.
I cast Cure Wounds as a 3rd level spell, and because I earlier cast Beacon of Hope, that will be max hit points gained. So that is 28 hit points regained.
Wow.
As light emanates from my hand and the holy symbol, and it's like a miniature sun shining, and the rays settle over Louise and heal her wounds.
Brightened by the shining shoey of the beacon of hope that floats above you all. It's frothy
sight to
amber
behold.
light filling Louise with healing.
Merci.
Very nice.
Where are we situated? Where is she? Is she near the door? Like, can I see anything else?
Yeah,
in
you're
there?
all stacked up against the door of the hut. There's like a stone steps that hang off the front, and then there's a small drop onto the tree stump with the big twisting roots beneath it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay. And Louise,
Wait.
There's something about that light that reminds me of the stone you took from Winter Splinter.
and I grab the bell, the helmet, and like twist your head to look out the window. Go, look! And I shake your helmet. Look, damn it, look!
The helmet comes off, and suddenly Louise.
Oh no! No! I cast Create Water. Does the helmet actually come off? Shit.
No, Irina, you're good.
I quickly screw it back on and start pouring my water skin in through her face.
I'm sorry.
The water didn't even get a chance to like deform. It just
It was just a round helmet. Yeah. Sorry, Irina.
Did Irina hear what Ragyod just said about the light inside?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's crunching
what?
of the tree roots and stuff, and crunching of the tree roots around you, and the sound of everyone striking this tree and the crackling of the burning. But you're still able to hear what Ragyog just yelled very loudly.
Yes, digesting.
He has very poor volume control.
Yeah, he does. Thank you for
I'm a loud talker, guys.
Thank you for that. I'm going to cast Witch Bolt straight towards the flickering light inside the door of the hut. If you say it's bad, then I'm definitely going to throw something at it. Oh, 28 to hit.
Oh, damn.
Amazing. So the flickering light seems to be coming from the center of the room. You can't see past the door, but you fire the witch bolt straight towards where it is centered, and it scorches into the door first. And how much damage do you do?
Yep. 3rd level, so 37 points of damage.
wow.
God damn. Okay,
Nice.
the bolt of
Nice.
electricity connects,
Ha
and as you concentrate, the lightning reaching out from your hands just continues in this long crackling line as it blasts into the door and just rips it off its hinges, blowing it back into the room beyond. And you can see there's a bed and a dresser and a faded mirror on the wall, and the light is glowing from underneath the floorboards. And your lightning bolt, your witch bolt, strikes through past the broken door and hits into the floorboards. The lightning and electricity crackling all over the floor.
Baba Yaga, are you hiding from us? Come out, wherever you are. We just want to say hi. Just passing through. Got any wine?
It's the lightning bolt. Sunny. Just in case you were wondering what that was. Wait.
So cool.
There's a DJ in the corner going.
Yes, tunes.
Sonny attempts to roll out from underneath Louise.
Can Louise assist with that?
Yeah, absolutely. You're able to easily get out from under Louise and get to your feet.
The rag and bone man is surprisingly adept. Dexterous.
Popped a hemorrhoid, I reckon, there for sure. Sonny looks through the door and sees the gem. Is that right? Yep. Looks through.
You can't see
Okay.
the gem, but you can see the light is glowing from under the floorboards,
Right.
and they're smoking and lifting as the electricity channels into them.
So he sees that, and then he attempts to jump and crash through the window to get inside.
Okay, athletics. You see the open door and go for the window. Athletics check, please.
It's 24.
Yeah,
Nice.
you definitely sidestep and tumble through the window, coming to your feet inside.
It's what the least expect. Haha. Do I see anything more once being inside the hut that?
Not beyond what I just described. So the light again emanating from underneath the floorboards, and they are crackling and smoking as they lift from the damage that the witch bolt is doing to them.
All right. Are there stairs or anything to?
No, there's a small bed. It's not a big hut. There's a bit of smoke up in the ceiling as the thatch begins to burn through.
All right.
And the dresser and mirror.
Sunny plunges.
There's some pictures on the dresser.
Oh yeah. Sunny admires the pictures quickly. Oh, yeah. And then plunges the sword into a crack between two floorboards and attempts to rent it free.
Yeah, great. Give me a strength check,
Yep.
please.
A 20.
Nice. You bury the sword blade down and wrench the boards, and you just slice through the boards, cutting an opening. And as you do, the electricity of the bolt flies past you, and you can see under the floorboards another gem identical to the one that you drew from Winter Splinter sits down in the hole, in like a pit in the tree stump.
So Sunny attempts to jump down into the gap, but then his big gut gets stuck on the floorboard, and he's Winnie the Pooh style stuck.
Okay, can you also make a dexterity save for me, please?
Okay. That's a 10.
As you try to dive down, the hole that you've opened, wooden teeth form on the edge, and it bites down on you as you try to jump down. In there, you take 22 points of damage.
22.
Louise.
It is time for some demolition, methinks, and Louise, reconsidering the sickle choice earlier, puts the sickle back on her belt and retrieves the warhammer, and does just launches down the hallway, because she can't see that there's what Sunny's seen, right?
Yeah, she can see into the hut. So it's a small. It's like a 15 by 15 foot hut. It's not a big space, but you can see Sunny in front of you ripping the floorboards up. The door in front of you's been blasted off its hinges. It's just strips of wood hanging.
It's more like a studio apartment.
Yes.
Really airy.
Open plan.
Yeah.
Everything.
Listen, it's a hut, not a house. Okay, it's not,
It might only be 15 by 15, but it feels a lot roomier once you're on the inside, I gotta say.
I can see down the hall into the 5th bedroom. And
Okay. Louise gets the hammer and launches into the room where Sunny is, and sees that he's a bit hurt, but also is very excited to smash some walls and break the structure of oppression, and
A little bit of a stretch
and
there.
launches into the wall. Thanks. So with the warhammer, that's 11.
you smash into the wall, but you hit a supporting beam, and the hammer bounces back.
It's all plaster, but you just hit that one fucking support beam.
The one steel
classic.
beam in the whole hut. It's
I should have brought this stud fade down. With it bouncing back, she launches into a second attack. Very infuriating. She's also a little bit embarrassed because honestly, she was really expecting much more than that. And that's 16.
Yes, this time you managed to avoid the stud and smash into the wall.
She looks over encouragingly at her comrades and does 10 points of damage.
You smash into the wall, and a big chunk of plaster blasts out the other side, and the wall, already weakened by the fireballs, begins to collapse above you. The roof, the thatched roof, starts falling in, flames all around you inside, and it's starting to fill up with smoke. The hut, sensing you inside it, lashes at you, smashing the top of the hut and ripping the thatch off with one sweep. And then two more tendrils reach in, one clobbering down at Louise and one down at Sunny.
Ragyog shouts out, Lathander's holy light! And I use my reaction to do a warding flare to protect Sunny. And that imposes disadvantage on your attack roll.
Oh, I was going to do protection as well. Never mind.
Oh, sorry.
Louise considers it, but then goes, oh, actually, Ragyog's got this.
Well, I do it on you then, Louise, and you can do it on
Hey!
Nah.
You intercept each other, and they both, which is actually really lucky because I just critted on Sunny. So, yes, that's great. Great result for everybody.
Okay, good.
So the flash misdirects the route as it smashes down towards Louise, and she's just able to get out of the way. But the shield is unable to block the blow against Sunny, and it still hammers in, doing 30 points of damage to Sunny.
Oh,
Youch.
Sasha.
Is it possible to tell how hurt Sunny is?
He's hurt, but he's definitely still standing.
Okay.
I mean, by standing, you mean my feet are in the floor and my guts on the...
Yeah.
He's hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still hanging. He's hanging in there.
Yeah.
It is hanging in there. Okay. Cool.
Sasha.
I don't know what to do with myself. Sasha's going to try and leap from.
Sorry, can you give me an Arcana check, Sasha?
Yes, I sure can. Hopefully it's good. Well, it's a 15 on the die plus Arcana is 8, so 23.
Yeah, great. Okay, so you know that you retrieved the gem from the Wind Splinter, and that had been powering it to attack you. So you put two and two together with everything that's happening, and you know that there's some sort of magical force powering this construct. So you know that could be like somehow might be able to be stopped or deadened or diffused in some way.
I see what you're getting at. Oh no, I get it now. If only I had some kind of spell that could dispel magic because of the thing that does the magic. But unfortunately today I did not prepare such a spell. Oh, if only someone in our adventuring party had dispel magic. That would be so good right now.
I've got it, Lady Sasha.
Well, I don't have it. So, Sasha's going to run and jump, leap onto the carriage and try and start pulling Sunny from the toothy maw of the hole.
Okay, give me an athletics to get up there.
Yeah, that's what I'm good at. I'm a wizard.
Get on up.
I'm a wizard. I'm good at athletics.
Get up.
Get up on the thing.
Oh shit, that was 16. 16 plus the 0, so it's 16.
You leap up and manage to scrabble your way forward to Sunny, who's being chomped by these wooden teeth in the splintered hole in the floorboards of the hut. And you grab and strength check.
I will save you, Sonny. As long as I'm a Such, I will save you. That is the 16 plus 0. It's 16 again.
you managed to wrench Sonny's form out of the chomping jaws.
Oh no, only half of him's coming. Oh no. This is a terrible idea. Oh, there's so much guts and blood. Oh my god.
Gonna need another meat
Ragyog.
puppet.
The top half rolls out onto the floorboards. Ragyog.
Oh, fuck.
At least I don't have to worry about the hemorrhoids.
Ragyog dashes inside to assess all of the commotion. The wind whips at his wispy hair with the roof off the top of the hut, and he sees what's happening. And he runs to Sasha's aid, and he goes, "Did I hear you say dispel magic, Sasha? Because guess what? I've got it.
Oh, that's so convenient.
Ever the one trying to impress? What did you want it for?"
Dispel the gem. Stop the hut. The hut's going crazy. It's alive.
Oh, I had noticed.
It's magical. Dispel the magic. Dumbass.
It's what? You mean it's magic? This whole place is magic?
Can I see
No.
where I might aim such a spell,
No.
Greg?
Yeah, you could possibly aim it at the hut.
Okay.
The animated hut.
Sure.
It's animated.
It's magic?
Time to raise the roof, everybody. Let's do this. I cast a spell on the hut.
Okay,
Dispel
what's your
magic.
spell
It's
save?
probably
DC?
going to end bad.
My spell save DC is 15.
You cast Dispel Magic, and as you cast it, you can feel the power of the animating magic that is moving the hut underneath you, and you concentrate and push against that energy with your Dispel, but you're
See, Sasha?
unable to break its
I'm-
power.
I'm
and
doing it.
The spell
I'm
just
doing it.
fizzles
I'm
in
doing
your
it.
hands.
I'm doing it, Sasha. No, I'm not.
It's
I'm not.
still animated.
Well, it was your idea.
Irina.
And I wink.
If this hut drops below 55 miles per hour, we're all going to die.
All right, wildcats, everyone, calm down.
Now, Danny, remember what happened last time you quoted from the movies? Careful.
Irina.
Right, amazing. Irina is still witch bolting? Is where we left her?
Oh, yes. So if you want to continue that one,
Yeah.
same damage again.
Yeah, let's do it again.
And you can cast, a
What? I can cast.
yeah, you can cast a cantrip as well while you concentrate on that. So that continues to be cast. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
so I'm gonna. The bright blue crackling light is she goes like, let's go for round 2, and then she rolls a 19 to hit, and the blue light radiates into a gorgeous pastel blue with a little bit of pink in there. Just like
Wow.
it's powerful, but it's also
Oh, it's nice. Yeah.
really beautiful. It's lighting up the space inside and really sort of creating like a very cozy, homey feel, like the middle of winter down at the beach. At sunset, like it's just, the
Feel
water's
that.
hitting golden hour. She regrets that
Yeah, I'm
she's
getting hints
actually.
of driftwood.
Somebody
Taking
get
it-
me my
Oh, I
slippers.
should take a photo. Golden hour is fantastic. Look at the light inside right now.
Ah, it is.
It's just beautiful. She's done 16 points of damage.
Right, you can redirect the bolt too. So do you want to push it down towards the gem, or like try and destroy the heart, or where are
Down
you
towards the
directing that
gem.
energy? Yeah, so the floorboards and the teeth are blasted apart as that electricity continues to crackle down
Yeah.
into the center of the hut. Sunny.
Can I
Oh,
do a
sorry.
reaction and cast shield on myself?
Yeah, for sure. And you, so you are still able to concentrate on that as you cast shield,
Yeah.
and a flickering shield of force appears in front of you.
It's also pink and blue.
Oh, that's
Nice.
some nice bisexual sword lighting. Shield lighting. I'm
That's a theme.
That's the-
It's a gender reveal party.
Oh, you guys. I can't believe you found out this way. I mean, it's very obvious now.
Yeah. Sunny cannonballs down the hole to try and wrench the gemstone out of its whatever's holding it.
Great. Give me another a dexterity save, please.
Ooh boy. Let's see if I can avoid these teeth. Dex saving throw. Here we go. That's an 11.
Okay, you reach down and the jaws snap onto your arms. You reach down. Take another 22 points of
For
damage.
God's sake, I just got you out of there.
Take another 22 points.
And as a bonus action, he casts Healing Hands on himself and takes a little bit of healing to go with all that damage he's been taken.
You can
that's-
see
actually,
the gem
Hang
down
on.
in the
If
pit
my
as
hands
well.
are trapped, then can I Healing Hands myself? I guess I could clap. Clap for healing. He claps and
Your hands aren't trapped. You just,
Oh,
as you
sure.
reach down, the jaws just slam on them, and you like instinctually draw them back, and they're all big tooth marks in the elbows.
boy.
It's not a fun time.
no.
That's max healing though if you do it because of the beer can of
beer can of
can.
hope.
Beer can.
Morning fresh.
the shoey of hope. It's a spell I cast at the end of last game.
That's right, I remember,
Any healing is maxed out.
Beer can of hope's good. I'm just looking forward to Siggy of courage, and we'll be away.
I don't get that till next level.
It's nothing compared to the bong of bravery. Louise.
Or the pipe of power.
Louise goes in for a second attack, this time with Divine Smite. Spinning from the previous attack, she launches herself at the floor near the hole, hoping to create a new opening. And that's that's not good. That's an 8.
You spin and swing, and as you do, the hammer flies down, and the floor opens up to leave a gap, and the hammer swings into the gap, pulling you off balance.
As she like reels from the off balance nature of her momentum, she
Descriptions.
does a bonus action and casts Cure Wounds on Sunny.
Great. Using the momentum, you stumble forward and lay a cure wounds on Sunny.
Yeah. Definitely meant to do that.
So what's maximum healing on that, Jack? Because it's because of the beer can of hope, obviously.
1d8 plus 5. So
Nice.
The big shoe
13.
full of Lathander's lager glows as that happens.
How many hit points have you got there, Sunny?
47.
Wow, disappointing. Okay, the hut, having ripped the roof off, reaches in and tries to hammer down at Louise and Sunny again.
Yeah, Louise, in her motion, shifts the shield above her head to protect Sunny.
Okay,
And Ragyog uses his warding flare to protect Louise.
okay. Louise, this time you're able to deflect the blow as it comes in at Sunny, but another one comes in behind and, despite the flash, collects you in the back for 30 points of damage. And the other one reaches in and grasps Ragyog. So Ragyog, you take 30 points of damage. Can you give me an opposed either athletics or acrobatics, please?
Yes, I was very good at both those things at school. Fuck, 10.
And that's an acrobatics.
Okay.
I try to tumble
wow.
out of the way.
I rolled a 1. That is, you are very lucky, sir. It reaches in and tries to wrap you, and it rips you around the middle and spins you out like a spinning top, but it isn't able to grab a hold of you. You still take 30 points, but you're not grappled.
Okay.
You hear the whinnying of Curly below as he limps away from the hut.
Oh no.
And Esmeralda trying to direct Curly away before he is too badly hurt.
Save him, Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
He's the best of us.
I did a thing down here. Don't worry about me.
You're helping so much.
I'm helping.
You're a famed monster hunter, but thank you for looking after the horses.
Sasha.
Famed stable hand, Esmeralda.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, I think we're really struggling against a house. So when it comes to Baba Yaga, we may want to rethink things. I'm just saying, because I just remembered, what's the like? So you said the stone is underneath the floorboards in like a pit kind of thing, but is there anything that's kind of holding it in there? Like, is there some kind of like casing for the?
No, it's just sat in the bottom of the rotted out. So it's into the tree stump, right? So it's like a rotted out bit of tree stump, and it just sat in the embedded in the wood at the bottom.
Yeah. Sasha reaches a hand out, and then a glowing purple hand starts to stretch further and further from her own hand and mimics the shape of her hand, and it passes through the wood of the floorboards underneath and grasps the stone and lifts it using mage hand.
Okay, can you give me a check using your spell attack bonus, please?
Yep. So just D20 plus spell attack bonus. Okay,
Yes,
yep.
please.
15.
Okay, you manage to lift the gem up, and it's much closer to the top, so it'll be easier to grab. But the teeth are gnashing at the entrance, and so you're not able to pull it all of the way out. But it looks like it'll be easier to grab.
Plus, there's a fat ass in the way.
Rakyog.
No, but he's not in the floor, right? Anyway.
No, he jumped back into the
Does
floor.
anything happen to the hut as the gem is moved?
The hut is still... So as the gem lifts up, you can see wisps of energy and power reaching out from it, still connecting to the stump around it. But the hut shudders, and it lets out a horrible scream. A horrible sighing.
Oh, excuse you.
Ragyog looks wildly around, tumbling to his feet. It's like, this is the worst fucking open house I've ever been to. And I hurl 3 scorching rays up towards the big, the parts of the tree that keep coming in and attacking us. And I'm like, get the gem, Sasha, get it. So that is a... to hit. So it's an 18, a 20, and a 13.
The first 2 hits.
Great. So first one is 10 points of damage, and the second one is 12 points of damage.
Great. They strike in and scorch the roots that are flying around, smashing into the hut. The hut around you is crumbling. The walls are falling away as these huge roots swing in and smash down onto you. You're all very battered and bruised. And Ragu, you fire the beams up into the air as these roots swing in, and you're able to catch 2 of them, scorching them. But this thing is showing no signs of slowing. Irina.
Irina's noticing. Irina takes in the chaos that is happening around her. Just trying to make sure that all the fires are being put out, but with more fire. So Ragyog appears to be looking after Sunny and Fishwoman. So she again casts another witch bolt straight at the gem. And just
great. Roll.
Come on, people, teamwork.
Roll to hit for me. Yeah.
The hit is 11.
Okay, so it scorches into the gem, and the electricity crackles around it and sort of matches the energy, the magical energy that's flowing from the gem into the hut. And you feel the hut and the tree stump beneath you begin to shake and tremor, and it makes the ground rock under your feet. And the thing is becoming unstable, but also it's making the ground underneath your feet heave. So you're all now on difficult terrain. Do you want to roll damage for that as well?
All right, everybody, hold on to your butts. 4th level, 14 points of damage.
It crackles in, and the lightning scorches the stump underneath, but the thing is still, while shaky, is still moving. Sunny.
Oh dear. Sonny.
Third time's a charm.
Sonny greets his mate's puppet teeth and goes in for another crack. Just this time he's kind of dances backwards and forwards, side to side, kind of trying to psych out the teeth, and darts in and out and goes, am I gonna go? No, you don't know what I'm gonna, and then dives in and attempts to wrench it free and rolls a 1 on the dice.
I think at this point he deserves to die.
The gem is closer to the top, but you doing your little fakies, you actually go as the mouth is closed. You just punch the wood on top, taking 2 points of damage, 1 for each punch into the wood.
Trying to get your hand through, and every single time you're punching, it's closing. You're just punching the floor. Ow! 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 Ow!
I'm gonna get it this time.
I'm gonna get this timing.
Louise.
Louise just thinks, why not have another go at what she's been doing already? Raises the hammer again above her head and slams down, this time at the teeth, to try and knock some chompers out. You know,
Great.
'cause fuck dentistry.
I thought surely you'd be dentistry for all, but
Oh yeah.
I guess not.
Yeah, dentistry for all. Whatever, I don't know. 12, 18 to hit some friggin' teeth.
Amazing.
And divine smite as well.
Oh, look out.
So can I roll damage?
Please do. You smash into the teeth.
Ooh. 8 plus, what is it?
What level spell did you use?
2.
3d8.
3d8. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Greg. Roll. 17 plus 8. So
25. Yeah, you
25.
smash into the teeth and they shatter down into the pit below, revealing the revealing the gem floating tantalizingly close as the hut slams into itself, trying to crush you all.
Sorry. As a bonus action, can I use Gust of Wind to blow it up, the gem up towards us?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes!
Yep. So you cast it, and there's a big as it blows out of the damaged hole up. There's a rush of air and a little bit of a rot smell from inside the wooden pit as the gem just floats up above the gnashing teeth.
We shouldn't take this place. They got damp downstairs. It's some dry rot, I reckon.
It's definitely termites.
Not.
something's crawling all over this house. Oh, it's us.
Just in time for the hut to slam you. Okay. Anyone? So I'm attacking. The hut is attacking Sunny, Louise, and Ragyog.
Oh, fuck. Louise again launches the shield, having thrown a gust of wind, pulls the shield out.
And another flash of light erupts from Ragyog's holy symbol as back.
Okay, they are not able to stop the blows raining down. So you each take 30 hit points of damage.
Oh.
Anyone down?
Yep.
Sunny, as you punch the ground, the root swings in and just clobbers you against the side of the remaining wall, and you crunch through that wall and are blasted out of the side of the hut to tumble into the grass on the side of the hill outside of the hut. What are you on? How many hit points?
As in negative.
Yeah.
Negative 13.
Sasha.
Sasha, with her mage hand out, the crystal floating tantalizingly above the floorboards, wants to send the mage hand out to help Sunny, but grasps the gem and wrenches it away, trying to break the connection between the rotted log hut thing. Animated hut.
You break the log connection and
Snap it off.
snap it right off.
Right off at the sphincter.
It just sloops through like as if it was never there. The gem popping out with the gust of wind, pushing it out in a mighty blow. And as the tendrils of power break one by one, as Sasha lifts the gem up above the hut, and the hut trembles beneath you and then collapses into the dirt with a sigh.
Hold on to something.
And you see Ragyog come diving out the front door with that almighty belch.
More wind follows from the pit, and as the thing crashes into the ground, and you all tumble out into the grass. And I think that's a good place to end this episode of DPR Does Curse of Strahd.
Well, I must say, when it comes time to do the Airbnb review, I think we all know what to do.